War is hell. We're back.
Yeah.
IB just pointed out that we probably can't go for this because the Skitarii just wants to attack forward, which would be this one. So maybe we should recon number 40 up here and see if those numbers are still correct.
Another thing we can consider doing is, because we have Angle troops with the Spice Marines down here, we could split them off and go with them to this active battle, and then preferably win 2 active battles at the same time, and bolster this whole area.
Okay,
So that they can't just punch through and get a supply line in there again.
So you're saying sending the Spice Marines up here and having us with Engel go here?
Yeah.
Yeah. That might be a good idea.
The problem with that is that these supply lines are going to reaffirm next term, so unless we cut them off...
Well, we're still going to have the Skitarii acting up here.
Yeah.
Can we do 3 battles in 1 turn?
Yes.
Yeah, it's based off of our armies, not off of actions.
I like that idea. I think that's a good idea.
Because we definitely do need to get our supply lines 2 or 3 deep, preferably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in favor of that.
Okay, so let's send some.
Honestly, we should probably just have the Nelpons act with the Angle forces, because they are such a small number that them going back to defend these things probably isn't going to matter in terms of those battles. It's going to be so lopsided that we'd be wasting them.
I'm thinking it matters from a political perspective. We asked them to help. They did. They got attacked. They have to be allowed to defend their own.
And I agree, but also just all of them dying in a heroic defense that ultimately fails doesn't help their country.
I mean, I don't think they're not that weak. They're one army. It's 18 strong.
Yeah, they're stronger than the Skitarii.
Yeah.
Put it into perspective.
But that's their entire force.
Exactly, and their entire force is with the Spice Marines right now. That's not That's
not efficient.
No, I don't think we have to let them go home.
All right.
Then once they get back here, they can start going up this way. We can still have them do something, but we need them to be in a position where it's something that they want to do.
All right.
Because we need.
I had forgotten they were in 18.
Yeah.
I thought that was the strength of the city and the army.
That's the city with their full supply line behind it.
Yeah.
Pushing up to the next city.
Mm-hmm. But so we're taking Engel troops going here. Spice Marines are going here. We're sending recons here, and then the Skitarii are attacking this city again, assuming there's not a massive amount of people there.
Okay, let's roll for
Are we drop potting in as well?
Depends on how strong it is.
Yeah.
36. It turns out the army here hasn't increased at all, but the Space Marine has been spotted in this city.
We could just Nova Cannon it. Because that's not
an
we could
city.
Do.
If we do that, would there be any damage, environmental damage in the surrounding area?
Well, probably.
Would harm our cities?
Well, I mean, in the future, all of them are going to be our cities. That's why we haven't been bombarding them that hard.
Oh, you know what? I put the wrong icons on some of these cities. I need to fix that. These ones actually belong to Engel.
Yeah.
There we go. My bad. Okay. That makes more sense now.
Because I don't like sending in the Skitarii.
Well, I guess, would we be able to convince the Skitarii to attack this city? Is that feasible, Megan?
That city there? Yeah. Yeah, they'll
Okay.
fight there.
Well, would that change anything that we do?
No, I don't like.
Like, if we didn't want the Skitarii to fight and possibly die against the Space Marine, we could just send them to this one, and it accomplishes roughly the same thing as capturing the city.
Yeah.
So it just depends on how much, I guess, respect we're giving the Space Marine.
Like, what do the Skitarii think of the Chaos Marine?
Well, the Skitarii, I think, it's just one Space Marine. They're pretty confident, but the Skitarii usually are.
Yeah.
I mean, man for man, he's much better than any one of them individually, but yeah, that he is just one dude.
Yeah. So maybe we should just send them in here anyways.
Yeah, we can do that.
I mean, what we could do is that we could just Nova Cannon this town instead, which would effectively stop these guys' retreat.
We know that the gun cutters are based out of this city, right? So it'd probably be better to destroy the city that they're based out of.
Yeah,
just
but I'm also
that'll stop them from showing up in the future.
Well,
or at least
not
reduce how many.
necessarily. Like they could just move the base to a different city,
which would take longer for them to do support.
I'm just uneasy about, because we're talking about like essentially what would be equivalent to flinging an asteroid at the planet. Like we need to be.
Yeah, it should be in a all or nothing situation.
Yeah, I feel like we're not to the point yet where we need to utilize that. I agree. Like if we were going to utilize it, that's a good strategic reason. But like, it's nasty. It's real nasty.
So we just wait on it and then have them attack and see what happens.
That's my vote.
Use the drop pod as well.
I think so. Yeah, I think we do. I think we really want to push that on this. We want to try to finally hit a point where we can keep them from easily taking back, easily getting back supplies. Because every time so far that we've cut these places off, they've just immediately pushed back. Yeah. And at this point, for them to do that, they're either going to have to retake this with all our forces, assuming we win, or they're going to have to take Aldro, which has some defenses, what with the anti-aircraft guns, and just having kind of been built up, because the Skitarii dug in there for a little bit. So I think that this is our best chance to have a unified front line. Also, like, this is a lot. 40 is a lot. We're going to need all of the bonuses we can get since we're not there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we'll have all 3 Skitarii armies deployed, which means more tactical options.
Let's name this city since it's been
important
that big
now.
of a. Yeah. Let's see. Here's the name generator. All right.
Anime Bay.
No, that's an Elpon city.
That's true. But they don't have any bays.
No, that's this one over here. They have an island.
Yeah, that's true. That's Tokyo. It's the second Tokyo.
That's a all right. Here we go. Here's the name of this city.
Dinzerhammer.
Dinzerhammer, according to
That's
the
a pretty
random
good name.
generator. That is a good name. I guess it should go above it.
Yeah.
Okay, so first things first. We'll start at the lower part of the map. Where are the Spice Marines going? Here?
No, they're going to this one.
Yeah.
Here. Okay. Who's going here? Just Angle
We
troops
are.
and you?
Yeah.
Yeah, Angle and us.
What are the Nopalese doing?
They're
going back to assault their taken city.
Okay.
It'll take them a couple of turns, but that's fine.
Yeah. All right. So they're gonna go here for now. Okay. So you guys are going to assault here with the Angle troops first.
Mhm.
Let's do that. Okay. So Alright. Calculator. And... Okay. So you guys have a total bonus of 15.
Yay. Boo.
The enemy overruns friendly units.
Yeah.
Each friendly in the zone takes 5 losses. Ow, you guys are getting beat up. Your Angle troops here are getting beat up, especially, well, they're reinforced by no pawns now, but still.
Yeah. So we'll just have them stay and just retreat back to that city that they're in.
Okay. And I think that means the tide of the battle turned, and this is now a captured city.
Yay.
Okay, and so the Spice Marines are heading up here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Could we, since we were with that group, could we all use a fate point to re-roll that?
You know what? I think since you were with that group, yeah, you can use a fate point.
I think it would
Only
have to
one
be
you
all
has
of
to.
us. Oh, really?
No, who's ever leading the battle, so that would be
That
cKnoor.
would be me. Okay. Yeah,
I would
that's it.
recommend we do that.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah,
too.
I was actually thinking that for the earlier battle, that if you guys were there, you could use a fate point, but I completely forgot about it here already. So yes, please go ahead.
There you go.
Okay,
There you go.
here we go again. Battle roller with your 15 bonus.
Hey!
Friendly units win, and the enemy is repulsed. There you go.
All right. Well, that's a big deal.
Almost
There
enough
you
to
go.
maybe split us up and command individual units.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
might
your
actually,
number-
I might
your
actually go
number
join
isn't
with
as
the
high,
Skitarii.
Okay. Here we'll name this too. It's
Fate
Hemsley.
City.
Hemsley is the name of this city. Okay. So now your Spice Marines are attacking here.
Spice Marines.
Oh, someone should have gone with the Spice Marines.
That gives you a total of 21.
That'll be fine.
Yeah, they're fine.
Friendly units win, and the enemy is repulsed.
They just threw themselves on the
Can you-
minefields.
Now, can you please stop rolling over 50 for us? Like, at some point, it has to go below.
And the Spice Marines have retaken Woburn.
Old Spice Town.
Okay. And you get a supply line from the Nelpanese up through here. It's not a very strong one, but it exists.
It's better than nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, that double reinforces there. Okay.
All the anime you can eat.
And so, up here... Oh, your Spice Marines actually took some losses, too. I have to mark that down.
Yeah, they're hyped.
They are.
Finally, we
so
can die.
They're down to 900 women. So they're
fine.
down a full 100 people so far.
That's like one profit factor's worth in terms of how many we burned to buy them.
You didn't burn 10
I
profit.
thought
No,
we
we
burned
burned
5.
Oh, right.
So that's half of a profit factor.
That's half a profit factor.
It's too expensive.
Okay, so up here,
People need to stop dying.
you're attacking Denzerhammer with the Skitarii, and you're dropping your third Skitarii, and you're bringing in the Angle troops.
Mm-hmm.
Angle troops from here, or from here, or from both?
I think
We
Like-
leave defense in.
these guys
Do
are
we
the
want to
only...
bring in the angle troops? We like
It
the
makes
whole.
sense to bring the ones from up here in because they're actually supplied. These guys,
Yeah.
not so much.
Okay.
Also, though, that means that there's nothing here to defend, and again, that allows them to just break our line again.
Don't think they can do that. There's water in the way.
I guess it depends.
Here they could attack here. They
Okay,
can
I guess
also
we-
attack here with their gun cutters.
I guess we should leave the angle troops behind then.
Yeah.
They are much better at moving troops around than you are.
Yeah.
Okay, so 3 units of Skitarii onto
Mhm.
Denzerhammer.
Yeah.
Now, Nuggin just has to roll lower than a 50.
Okay, well, with
We get
only
the
3
secret
units of
all
Skitarii-
Skitarii are here bonus of plus 10.
Exactly. They're flanking bonus.
Mm-hmm. That's how it works.
Actually, oh well, yeah, okay,
I mean, we get the drop pod bonus as well, so
yep.
we should have a decent chance of winning this.
That you have a bonus of 5.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, here we go. Enemy overruns the friendly units, massacring many in the process. Each friendly unit in the zone takes 5 losses. Ooh. Let's see. You just cannot take Denzerhammer. Okay, so your units have routed. Where do you want them to retreat to?
I think.
Let's
Back
do
here?
2 down here and then 1 over here.
Yeah.
1 here and 2 to Aldborough?
Yeah.
Might as well, yeah.
Oh, whoops. I screwed this up as well. That's not a captured city. Whew. All right. I think that's it for that turn.
Yep.
So,
Mhm.
the supply lines finish connecting back through here. All right. And they are... Oh, so let's do the fight down here between the Nelpanese and the Cream Marks. Okay. Cream
How
Marks
much
are...
time is passing, by the way?
This has been weeks. A couple of weeks.
So I'm wondering,
It's a few-
if
few
we're even
days
to be able to
later.
last long enough for the reinforcements to arrive.
I mean, this... I'm kind of expecting that this bubble over here, that is going to burst before we have any reinforcements.
Which bubble?
The one over Charleston.
Yeah.
Well, the Nelpanese army is routed from the city
Mhm.
here, and
Yeah, I know. I
Mark
noted
takes it.
that you almost you rolled the lowest you've rolled so far. You rolled a 50. I'm just gonna scroll up and see if that's actually true. Yep. That is actually true. Okay.
We're traitors, not generals.
that's hilarious.
Sure, yeah. Haha.
I rolled a 26 earlier.
Well, I'm talking about the battle rolls.
Yeah, a battle roll of 26.
Where?
Probably another one where they destroyed us.
If you scroll up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 result. And I've rolled a 46 before that.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. Okay, so they take out the Nelpanese army here.
Take out or like the route?
They rout the Nelpanese
Okay.
army. It's not obliterated. And these supply lines here gone from them. Whoop, I cut off that one too, but I'll fix it later. Okay, so I think now, yeah, they're going to attack with from here up over to here.
Okay.
I'm thinking Nova Cannon. Anyone?
Okay, so
Where? Like, what would we know?
It would be Denser Hammer. It would be Denser Hammer and upwards.
I'm actually thinking the two cities next to the capital.
They don't have any, like, we
Cut
need
off
to take
supply
out their
from the
armies.
capital.
Like, these don't matter yet. They're gonna fall back to them. If we take one of them out now, that would...
okay, so they're rolling with a 36.
I guess one of the problems we have right now is we don't know where their armies are, so it's kind of hard to plan our stuff. Like, does every city for them have an army in it?
Yeah, they can move troops all along. Like, so can you. You can move troops from just about anywhere. You just have extra troops.
But, like, how many troops are in this city
Yes.
that we can move to the front? How many
No,
troops are in this city?
No, you
we can't
constantly
do that.
you constantly have troops in all of these areas. It's not like you have to push any of your troops along. As long as you have a full supply line to that city, you can move troops out from it. And like your supply lines are adding strength to the strength of the troops that are coming through and attacking, pretty much. So like the more supply lines you have connecting through to your cities, the stronger they are.
But I'm just asking, so we can't, like, take points from this city and put it...
No.
Okay.
No. That's just your additional troops. Like the Angle troops, you have a presence in all of these cities, and they are strength 6 plus a bonus for how many supply lines have connected to them. And then like your additional troops, your Skitarii and your Spice Marines are on top of that, as well as having each of you there. Or like the Space Marine here adds a bonus for them.
Right.
Okay, so that's that. That city is taken, and fix some supply lines here. Okay. So it's you guys again.
Where's our... How far can we move?
You personally can go just about anywhere because you can call in a shuttle.
Do we just all want to dogpile Denser Hammer again with us added on?
I guess.
We've really got to cut the supplies.
Yeah. I mean, we can keep the Spice Marines taking another one of these contested areas, possibly.
Yeah.
Or send them down to Nelpons.
Like, taking contested areas is nice because that's an immediate victory for us, basically.
Yeah, but also they strategically don't do a whole lot because those are locked down at the moment, whereas, well, they have supplies now, so it's not as easy.
I
but
mean,
like,
what we could do is dogpile Denzel Hammer and at the same time Nova Cannon this place.
well, I think we would want another estimate before we did that because there might not even be anything there right now.
Yeah, I mean but we should be able to recon both of these places, like before we strike.
Reconning here is going to be hard for you. Like reconning here, you can get troops to pretty easily. Reconning here, you'd have to use aircraft or something to get a better idea, and you can't really get aircraft through there pretty easily with the gun cutters.
Can we
you
can't
can
use
get-
our ships?
You can get a basic estimate with the ships. Like that's where you got this estimate before. But like you can't directly recon it the same way.
I mean, if we're gonna use,
I mean, we're clearly on the back foot, and I don't want to use it, but at the same time...
no, I agree. But now I'm wondering if we do use it, is that the best place to use it?
Well, that's currently... That means that if we can't take Denselhammer, then we're still cutting off their supply.
Well, but what we could also do is just hit Dinselhammer with it, obliterate Dinselhammer, which I assume would remove these supplies, because that's just a smoldering crater right now. And then we could use our armies to take some of these back cities and make it harder for them to push through and resupply the rest of them.
I guess I just like the story of sending in actually retaking it, because we've fought over it so many times.
No, I agree with that, and also I just remembered the Skitarii are going to attack backwards anyways.
Yeah.
They'll attack this city, but that's it.
Sure.
So it might just be easier to take that one rather than Dinserhammer at this point.
It would, and the Space Marines in Dinserhammer, and
no,
he
was in Denselhammer last week, so he might be somewhere else right now.
Right. Well, let's get an estimate on what we think this is first. It might just come down to hitting whatever has the most stuff to obliterate.
I mean, we can recon both of these and get an estimate here.
Okay. I rolled for your estimate right here.
Yeah. I think if our estimate is 62, I think we've figured out what Nugget's strategy for making estimates are.
Your estimate there right now is actually 55.
And what does Scout say about Dinserhammer?
Dinserhammer. Let's have a roll. Who's well, I guess it's just regular troops scouting.
Oh,
3. Oh.
They're invisible.
Okay. The Space Marine is still there, and that gives them a total strength of
180.
No, they're total at 52 at the moment.
Do we want to just wipe Dinserhammer off the map?
Nuke it from orbit. Like now. Yes.
Part of
No, fuck it. Let's Nova Cannon
I
and just take this.
I'm like metagaming in that I know the Space Marine's not going to die, but also I think it's just the right decision.
I know that too, because that would thematically fucking suck. But of course we would fucking Nova Cannon it if we think it would kill him. Which, I mean, we kinda do.
I agree. No, we Nova Cannon. I think this is it. We have to use it now to swing this war. Hopefully we can take some of these back cities and build up more supply lines. I'm super hesitant to do it because I know what it's going to do to the ecology of the planet, and as a Magos biologist, obviously I'm not super happy about that, but we don't have a choice. We can
fix it later.
Yeah, we don't have a choice. This is swinging back and forth in a way that we can't sustain. Okay. So we are going to erase Dinserhammer from the map.
Then the question is, what do we do with the Spice Marines? Where do we attack?
I think they move backwards and start taking some of these. Or get ready to.
Can we get an estimate on this?
You can recon over there, yeah.
Yeah. Let's recon.
Oh, good. You got a...
If you could just roll these for our battle rolls.
Okay, let's see.
Just keep reconning all the bad rolls, though. That's what I would give to it.
$32.
So we could should probably split up. Some of us should stay with the Spice Marines, and the others of us should go with the Skitarii, and I assume we're going to attack this.
I think you should go with the Skitarii because
definitely
you like them.
Yeah. I'm just thinking
So I'm going to point out that the Nova Cannons are not meant to shoot through an atmosphere.
Yeah.
If you're going to Nova Cannon this city, it is possible that it can miss. Now, it's the Mechanicus shooting it, so they're probably very, very good at aiming it, but there's still the possibility.
So, like, there's the possibility we could just nuke the Skitarii in Aldborough.
Yeah,
So,
we could
so what
or
Nugget is actually saying is that we should send up Merrick to actually shoot the thing because he has fate points.
I don't know that they'll let me shoot.
They would not let you aim and shoot.
Just like, hey guys, can I push the button?
Damn it.
Yeah, but I do think that Merrick should be with the Skitarii for no other reason than he has a reroll.
No, I agree thematically as well, but I don't think. Well, I mean, I guess if we attack this city, and like, how far could it scatter? Can I make an estimate on how much I think they could miss?
Yeah. It'll hit somewhere in that area if they miss.
So if we wanted to be safe, we could hit this place. It doesn't. It still eliminates the supply lines, but
I'd play it safe.
What are you pointing at? Yeah.
Yeah.
But I
mean, we kind of.
Why would the Omnissiah fail us? No, we attack Dinzerhammer. The Omnissiah
we can't have a strategy that's like, oh, but if we miss.
No.
We certainly couldn't fail 3 times in a row attacking Dinzerhammer.
Yeah, the Omnissiah will not fail us this day, as he can never fail us. We will not fail the Omnissiah. I trust my Skitarii brothers.
Nova Cannon hit Dinzerhammer. Skitarii hit this place with Merrick. Where does the Spice Marines go? Do we attack backwards?
I think we start moving backwards.
I'd like to support the Skitarii from the top.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
You want to go in with them from here?
Yeah.
You can fly yourself up there.
From the bottom,
we'll meet up.
So all 3 Skitarii are coming here?
That's the plan.
Yeah.
We could leave one in Aldborough as a defense, because again, if they take Aldborough, all that's supplied again.
I think we need the roll bonus to actually take.
I think with 2 Skitarii armies and 2 of us there, just taking one not super major city, I think will be...
What did the recon tell us about this place?
Oh, right.
It's very sexy.
Got rid of back rolls. Nice.
Very sexy.
That's not too bad.
No.
I really do think we should leave one in Aldborough.
No, I mean 15, 15, 15 is 45. You kind of have to go all of you.
Well, no, because there's a bonus for me and IB as well. How much are we worth in terms of points?
I was giving you guys 4 each.
So like that's
38.
Almost a full, and then there's the weird battle swingy events that can happen. I don't know. Like I agree, but like
I mean, here's the thing. Like we need to take a city.
Yeah.
And we need to not lose one as well.
No, losing one is not as bad as not taking a city. Because even if we lose one, they're still hurting for supply.
The Spice Marines take
not
here
take Aldborough.
Make
they still have to
deep.
rebuild supply line. That doesn't magically. Well, I guess it partly magically happens.
What was that, IB?
Could the Spice Marines attack here and make it too deep?
I think that. Yeah.
If we could reach there, then yeah, that's a better city to attack than here, because then even if they do take Aldborough, they're still cut off.
You can.
In that case, I would be fine with
there.
Okay, I'd be fine with using all the Skitarii to hit here then.
Then we need to recon that city too.
Okay.
I mean, realistically,
I'm glad we did not.
There's at least 5,000 troops there. 5,000 points.
You
Yeah,
think
so we can't take that city. We're not throwing the Spice Marines at an 80 strong.
that's what your
Yeah.
that's what your recon is telling you.
Well, remember last time they thought all those cardboard cutouts were dudes?
Yeah, the thing is,
Yeah, but that's metagaming.
I am not okay with metagaming that hard, even though.
Whoa! That's not metagaming. When we were there, we discovered there were less troops than our scouts thought there were.
Yeah,
It's true.
but
And that's and look,
after I yelled at our troops about that, our scouting troops have actually been correct for most of the time. So there's no reason to believe they wouldn't be.
well, other than the fact that that's a phenomenally high number, and we've never seen in a force approximation that high.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm just saying, like, I'm not prepared to metagame that hard.
I don't
Like,
think it's
just-
metagaming. I think that's like
It's
they're telling
definitely-
us.
It's definitely metagaming since we saw the roll. If we hadn't
yeah,
seen
like,
the roll,
so
sure.
if it comes back 80, we could say, okay, that might be a little high, but compared to what? Like, there might be 60 there, and that's still
Yeah.
way too much. Like, there's a...
I'll agree with you on
I
that
mean, yeah,
point.
you can
I think
easily
that
say
you
that
can.
80 is too high, but
Right. I don't know
because
how high
down
it
here
is.
is 30 something.
Yeah.
Here is 40 something.
Right.
They did just send a lot of troops here.
I'm just
but you
saying,
don't
don't make
How
a
bad?
decision based on 80. If you want to argue that it could be high enough that it's still not worth it, that's fine. I'm just saying, like, just because we don't take the rolls into account in character doesn't mean that you have to believe it's 80. But if you don't want to attack there, that's cool. But at that point, I think we should leave a unit of Skitaria and Aldbrow so that they can't just bust through easily.
We could just move the Spice Marines up to Oldborough.
Could do that.
That would work.
You wouldn't be able to attack with them
And
this
then-
turn if you did that.
Right. But then next turn we
They
could
need
start.
rest anyway. They've been attacking every turn.
Can they resupply properly if they go to Oldborough? Like, can we give them more troops because they've been losing troops?
You cannot resupply the Spice Marines with troops from this planet. Spice Marines are specific troops from a specific planet that have to
Yeah.
be had. Like you can reinforce them when you take them off planet and give them rest time and training time and whatnot, without like having to roll or do anything or buy more or anything like that. But they need to just be out of the war for a bit.
Yeah. Where are we bombarding again?
You've been bombarding up here.
We might want to start hitting this area here to make that a less viable option for a point of attack because we're going to be focusing all of our actual troops here.
Yeah.
So I think we should have our ships start doing their thing down here.
I think that's fine.
Okay, so are you Nova canning or not?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
you're
we're going to
Nova
Nova
canning
Cannon
here,
and Denser Hammer. Yep.
and then you're attacking here,
Yep.
and your Spice Marines are doing.
They're going to Aldbrough.
where? They're going to Aldborough. Okay.
And then-
who are you attacking here with?
So me and these two are hitting here, and IB and this one is hitting here.
Okay. All right. Well, let's grab the calculator again. So.
I like how
Okay.
you're resolving this first, just so we can resolve it and then be obliterated by our...
Holy shit. I just updated my phone. That's why it's beeping all the time. It's like,
You updated it with extra beeps.
this shit. I don't need that.
So you guys have a total force of 72, and they have 45. So that gives you 27 bonus.
So as long as we don't just roll a 90.
3 degrees of success. There you go. Under 50.
Yay.
Yay!
All right, and you have taken back.
Whatever. that place is
That's
called.
a weird. All right, here. Okay. Height. It's called height.
Nice. I love height. Get height.
Okay, and that's actually one of your cities.
Me and IB do a high five in the middle as we reach each other.
And that cuts off these supply lines. Okay, and that restores your supply line.
Are there any like hardened bunkers in the city? So
Can we just dig a hole? Trust
and that
me.
actually
Pretty
brings
much
your
anything
supply
short
line.
of being in one of those battle cruisers below the capital cities is going to be insufficient to survive a direct Nova Cannon hit.
This is more think
Okay,
about
so-
the impact wave afterwards.
That started pushing your supply lines back through there, so that's good. And now the Nova Cannon. Okay. So they have plenty of time to line this up and get it ready. They need to roll under an 80
That's
to successfully hit
never
Denzer Hammer.
That's not happening.
And
Holy shit.
okay,
It's over 50, I will note.
you guys, IB and Grunty, or American Icarus anyway, and the Skitarii, you're standing on the
Tower.
roof of some skyscrapers, just
Why
looking
would it
out
be on the roof?
over at the city.
Because
you
that's
get a good
your-
view.
Fucking impressive.
Yeah, it's dramatically appropriate.
No.
The flash is blinding as
You just watch as this
It's-
giant seething ball of energy slowly
Blast
drops
goggles on, I'm
over
fine.
to the horizon,
yep.
and then a second sun and a third sun and a fourth sun all at the same time open up to the east. And suddenly, where there was Dinzerhammer, there is no longer Dinzerhammer. And the Chaos Space Marine dies, and we're all happy.
Mm-hmm. I have a transmission to send out planet-wide, by the way.
A little.
go.
This is why we obliterated a city completely and utterly.
Yeah, you might want to explain that.
Yeah.
We thought it was a good idea at the time.
That explosion's actually a little bit small.
It's not impressive enough, Noggin.
I can't resize it like that. I have to do it like this first.
Yeah, there we go.
That's a little more appropriate.
Token name is Big Bang. Anyone in these two cities gets a nice suntan.
So, you don't want to go over there anytime soon.
No.
But,
Because it's all molten.
Yeah, it basically fuses the entire city into just one big hunk of metal and glass.
I send out a global transmission saying that today is a grim day. Due to the advances of the chaos troops that have infected Kremark, we felt forced to unleash a weapon we did not want to unleash. We highly recommend that any Kremark troop currently in Nelpons or Engel territory lay down their arms. If they do so, they will be given amnesty and no harm will become them.
Okay.
That's essentially it. But I'm saying it in way nicer words than that.
P.S.
Find
Don't make
myself.
us do this again.
Pretty much. Let's see. That's probably a... Is that a charm? Or is it intimidate with fellowship? I guess it doesn't matter because the...
Yeah.
Actually, it does matter. Is it... What would that...
You're probably intimidating the Kremark troops.
Well, you would
Yeah.
be intimidating the
Yeah,
Kremark
that's
troops,
intimidating.
but you would be trying to charm the Engel citizens into understanding your point of view.
So I think it's
really-
2 rolls, actually.
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna start with Charm and see how the Engel troops feel about it.
I
Well,
added
last
the
time cKnoor had
explosion
to
to the painting of the city above the map as well.
Okay, here's the Charm. I'm not using the +10 on this, by the way. Okay.
4
Wow, you
degrees.
didn't roll over a 90 this time.
Yeah, good
Okay,
job.
so that's that's
Okay.
what the Engel troops think. And then let me use a skill, and let's see. So I'm gonna use Fellowship on my Intimidate. I just need to find a Fellowship. Okay, I can use. Let's see. I can use Deceive, I think, because when you have a 0, that's just yeah. Otherwise, it's a half. Okay, and I'm using one of the +10s I've got. So this is not a Deceive roll. I'm just using it because I'm on the skill selection screen. So this is Command or Intimidate using Fellowship.
Okay. Okay, I have to oppose that. Oh, okay.
Ah! You rolling high comes back to bite you in the ass.
you have demoralized the Cream-Mark troops, and you've made the Engel troops understand the necessity of your actions.
Mm-hmm. Because in the future there's only war.
Yep, that's true. That's the tagline. Grim darkness of the far future.
Mm-hmm.
There is only political speeches.
There in the grim dark future there's only rousing political speeches and really big bombs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think that's what we do this turn.
Yeah. All right. So the Cream-Mark response now.
Are any of them like surrendering in this big pocket now?
I guess that's what we'll find out.
Yeah. I think also, like, it probably combined with a couple of turns of not having supplies, that'll be more likely.
Mhm.
Right
Yeah.
now, they're probably just demoralized.
I mean, when I say I do a speech, I think it's. I mean, the propaganda machine is still going on. Of course, it's
Yeah,
just that.
yeah.
This was you showing up on a grainy picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, these ones haven't surrendered. The ones in the middle have not yet surrendered or anything.
No.
But, let's see. In this turn, this here turns into a contested battle. They're continuing their assault into Nelpons.
Rude.
Yeah, that's really annoying because I don't feel okay with bombing bonds.
Friendly units win, but it is a bloody fight. Yeah, they're
This
kind of
one
betting
makes a
on
little.
that.
This one makes a little more sense.
Okay, we have to go down there because they can't take Ptolemy. That is not good.
Unfortunately, only our persons are going to be able to get there. So
Yeah, but that maybe that's what we have to do then.
Okay, and do I want to do that?
no.
No, probably not. I don't know. Do you have to roll low?
I have to. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do it.
I don't
We're
know.
going
No,
to
that's
do it.
not.
A
Yep.
new control stat
It's
is coming in.
It's time. Okay.
Oh.
Yes. Oh,
Oh
yes.
no!
Okay, so gun cutters from over here. I'm gonna give this city a name.
Gun cutter stand.
Thank
Getting
you,
nuked
random name
next.
generator. Thank you, random name generator.
Dixon Road.
Gun cutters from Denson Road, fly across the sea here, over to here, and drop their atomics.
Okay. They should have done this.
No, they shouldn't have done that.
That was a civilian city. It was not currently contested.
Well, in their minds, the one we bombed wasn't either, so...
No, it was. We had just been fighting over it. There probably weren't that many civilians in it because there was a war going on.
I agree. I'm just
saying we were morally right. They were morally wrong.
Yeah, but we know this. They're fucking chaos.
Okay. And that cuts off these supply lines.
Well, it's okay. We didn't really need those.
Nah, we got the Nelponsian ones that are gonna die next turn. Well, actually, at this point, there are so many things connected, they should kind of generate some of their own supply at this point, shouldn't they?
You can get supply lines up through this way, but not to here, through here anymore. Okay.
I think we need to destroy this and cut off the supply line to the south.
No, we need to destroy this fucking place because that's where they have their fucking gun cutters.
Well, it's time to use our nukes.
As far as you know, you don't have nukes. They're using old atomics, which are
What's the same thing?
not anywhere near as well. Yeah, no, they're not anywhere near as powerful as like a Nova Cannon blast.
Yeah, but I don't think we have multiple Nova Cannon blasts.
It'll take them a while to reload. Constantly.
We'll just have to use the angle nukes, is what I'm saying.
Oh.
I just don't want
Angle. As far as you know, Angle does not have atomics.
Oh, that's
but
bad.
like it's fucking old tech. How hard can it be to whip up a fucking atomic
Yeah,
bomb?
sure. I could probably do that.
Like,
actually
what do
is
you
super
need?
hard
Hook up a
because
nuclear fusion or some shit?
It's actually super hard because the technology is so old that we just don't know how to do it anymore.
Let's just put two things together and throw a thing at them. It'll explode.
Aren't atomics like near unique or something on the table? I don't remember.
Atomics
they're
are
ridiculously rare.
Because they irradiate the whole area, and
Yeah, they're not good.
yeah.
The Nova Cannon at least isn't radioactive. It just destroys
So
everything.
from your footage of what you saw here, this wasn't like a single bomb.
No.
They actually straight up bombed the city multiple times with many smaller atomics to destroy it. So it's not like a single blast like this was.
We only shot
So
once.
They have atomics, but they're not that incredibly powerful.
I mean, they still wiped out a city with them.
They did, yes.
We need to get some type of laser grid to stop these kind of attacks.
If only we were atmospherically capable.
Yeah, but that'll have to wait until next time because it's gone for 53 minutes, and I feel like dropping a Nova Cannon and a nuke seems like a good place.
Yeah, it's a good climax.
Goodbye, YouTube.
Goodbye, YouTube.
Thank you.